Hey there, it's Mikey Thane over here at Bozard Ford in St. Augustine, Florida. Just wanted to show off the new 2026 Ford Expedition Platinum. This one's in the nice dark matter gray metallic color, so you get some sparkles there. This one does have 24-inch wheels on it. Coming around to the front, you're going to notice we have front parking sensors up here. You got your front camera, which is part of the 360 cameras you have all around the vehicle. You do have some tow hooks under here if you ever need those. Those panels just clip off for you. LED headlights. This Expedition is going to have the Platinum Ultimate package on it, which actually gives it the high output. So with that comes tons of power, 440 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. You'll notice we have another camera here in the mirror, part of the 360 camera system. We also have zone lighting on this model. So you'll notice we have a light up here. There's a system in the center screen. You go to zone lighting and you can actually illuminate around the vehicle. If you're out camping or at a bonfire, out in a field party or something, you can actually illuminate the vehicle to add some light. So with the 24-inch wheels on this, you'll notice it has a nice, very smooth ride. We got rear parking sensors back here. You do have a tow hitch under this panel back here. It just pops off. And then we have the new split access tailgate back here. So this top section opens, and then you press this to open the bottom section. And say you're out tailgating, you can actually use this as a bench, which is pretty nice. You can select in the center screen whether you want it to open just the top portion or both portions. This is nice if you open just the top portion. If you have stuff that might roll out back here, it'll keep it nice and safe for you. So back here, you also have power seats, super convenient. Press that button, it'll throw the front two seats down for you, and then press this button. And then you can put the third row back up with the button. For the second row, you do have to manually put those ones back up. Got some storage back here, and there's actually a drain plug in there. So this doubles as a cooler. Throw some drinks in there, ice. When you're done, just pop this rubber seal out and it'll drain right out for you. You can also add a table back here. Little shelf goes up there. And you have a nice power outlet back here as well. Keep you powered up. Lastly, you have some lights under here that are actually adjustable. So if you are using this out tailgating or something, set those lights on, maybe throw a little table out here and have a perfect little tailgate area. Closes them both up for us. So as you approach the vehicle and unlock it, it'll kick your power running boards out for you. You have keyless access keypad here on the door, as well as keyless access, so you can keep the key in your pocket. Just approach the door, put your hand in here, and it'll unlock it for you. When you're leaving the vehicle, keep the key in your pocket, press these ridges right here, and it'll lock it for you. Power folding mirrors, and it puts the running boards up for you as well. So a couple of new things in the Expedition. The steering wheel adjustment and the foot pedal adjustment are both going to be on the steering wheel here. So you're going to kind of hover over this area, go up there, and then I can adjust my steering wheel out, in, up, and then down. Get it to a comfortable position, go back, and now let's adjust the foot pedals. So they go out and in about 2 inches. And then you can actually memorize those settings to your seat and the key fob. So when you get in with your key fob, it'll memorize your seat positions, adjust to the comfortable position you have saved. Power windows over here, power mirrors. They're also power folding, so you can close them in there with the click of a button. They'll automatically close when you turn the vehicle off and lock it. If you want that turned off, you can do that in the center screen. I think it's a nice feature though. Lock unlocker over here. Down here, you have your 4-wheel drive. So 4 high, 4 low, and 4 automatic. And then your drive modes are here. So turn this knob, we have normal, tow haul, eco, sport mode, slippery, and off-road. and it'll adjust all the vehicle's settings, including the four-wheel drive, to those conditions. You also have your tailgate release buttons here. So if you want to open just the top, you'll press this top button, press this bottom one to open both of them. Got your electronic parking brake down here. Your light settings are going to be all in the center screen here. The nice thing is it has automatic headlights as well as automatic high beams, so you should set it how you like it and never have to adjust it. Alright, so let's go over the center console on this thing. Tons of features. So starting off, you have your normal center console here, pretty deep. Looks like we have a first aid kit in there as well. You have a cigarette lighter in there and two USB-Cs. Little tray here. Down here you have your Pro Trailer Assist to help you back up to your trailer and maneuver a trailer. You got some charging ports here. Close that if you'd like. Cup holders. And then this is my favorite part. Center console slides back. You can fit a handbag down there, some valuables. They also make a safe that you can put in there as well. And then when you close it and lock the vehicle, it stays secure for you. So someone can't just break the window and open this up. It locks it for you, so your stuff stays safe in there. Back here, you have a tablet holder. I just threw my iPhone in there for an example, but throw a tablet in there for the kids in the back to watch. The center seat in the back also folds down. So if you put some fishing poles in here, you can use these as tie-down straps to keep them secure so they don't roll around, or some lumber or something. Keep everything secure. So coming back to the second row, tons of cool features back here. New in the 2026s, you have a built-in tablet/phone holder in the headrest here. So put your phone in there, watch videos, hands-free, stays up there for you. Down here, you actually have media controls and air conditioning controls back here for the second row. You also have heated seats for these second row bucket seats. To keep you charged up, you have an actual power outlet down here, as well as two USB-Cs built into the back of each seat. You'll also notice we have air conditioning vents built into the roof, which is nice. It keeps everyone cool in the back. You have two back here as well. They also have USB-C charging ports in the back. And these bucket seats, as well as the back seats, actually recline, which is super nice. So you can get very comfortable back here in the second row and the third row. Tons of leg room, super spacious. So when it comes to the cluster and the dash in the new 2026, you'll notice we have this big dash up here, as well as an entertainment screen here in the middle. This section is set. You can customize this center section. Have a few different options: fuel economy, gauges, media, whatever song you're playing, off-road status, tire pressure, trip 1, trip 2. You can throw weather up there, which is nice as well. So you got your shifter down here in the middle, park, reverse, neutral, drive. You also have manual mode in the middle. Shift your gears here. Got your volume, auto stop start. That's what shuts part of the engine off when you're at a red light. You got your parking sensors here, hazards, 360 camera. You can pull it up and toggle different views here as well. It's really nice when you approach a curb or a vehicle or a wall in front of you. When the parking sensors go off, it'll actually pop the front camera up for you so you don't run into anything, which is a very nice feature. Keeps the vehicle safe, keeps you safe. So this one's equipped with the full panoramic moonroof up here. So we're going to open the shade up. It does stop halfway and you have to press it again to get the full view. Open the glass up, close it with the touch of a button, and then it flips up as well. So if it's raining out and you want to air the car out but don't want water in the vehicle, that's a good way to kind of get some fresh air moving. So on the center screen here, you'll have your air conditioning settings down here on the bottom, as well as your heated and cooled seats and heated steering wheel. You got 3 different automatic settings. I like to toggle through those. When I first get in, I'll put it on 3 to cool it off or heat it up, and then maybe drop it down to 2 or 1 to just maintain that temperature. One of my favorite features about this, when you hit the turning signal, It'll actually pull up that side camera for you so you can see your blind spot easier. This vehicle is equipped with Ford's Blue Cruise, which is hands-free highway driving. Similar to cruise control, but you can take your hands and feet off and relax. So I'm going to go ahead and set it. You'll see up here it says hands-free, so I can take my hands off, take my feet off, and it's driving for us. My favorite feature is it'll actually change lanes for you. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the turning indicator. It'll wait for a safe time to change lanes, and bam, over another lane. You do have to keep your eyes on the road. There's a sensor right here that reads your eyes, so if you take your eyes off the road, it will tell you, pay attention. It'll actually come down to a complete stop in traffic for you, and it'll resume after the congestion clears up. I got Tanner here. He's our in-house expedition expert, especially when it comes to the carpool karaoke.
Well, thank you for having me there, Mikey. I do appreciate it. I'll walk you through the steps on how you get to this, what I consider the greatest feature of the Expedition. So you're starting from your home screen, go to your apps. If you don't have it installed, you would go into your Play Store just like you would your smartphone. But we have already downloaded it, so you'll find it here, the little microphone, hard to miss. You can see we've already picked out our song. But if you came into this no song in mind, you would start here. And you'd have a whole list based on different, Disney, duets, all the classic stuff you'd expect in a great karaoke app.
And you can search.
You can search by genre, artist, they even have eras, so if you're feeling a
90s grunge. We got some 90s grunge in there.
90s grunge. But, so in this case, we've already picked a little Toby Keith. But we'll go back here. Sing now.
Sing now.
Ready, Gene?
I am ready. Sorry. I bet you never heard old Marshall Dillon say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away or settling down? Would you marry me if I asked you twice and begged you pretty please? She said yes in a New York minute. We never tied the knot. His heart wasn't in it, and he stole a kiss as he drove away. He never hung his head up. Kitty's place. I should have been a cowboy. Can you do this while you're driving?
Great question. Of course you can, though it does take a little bit different of a form here for safety purposes, of course. But I'll kind of show you here. So, not going anywhere, but if I were to take it out of park, let's go into drive here. So let's say I want to sing Red Solo Cup.
That's a great one.
Classic. I hit sing now. And so lyrics it'll say lyrics disabled while driving. So go over here. And when Mr. Thane buckles in here.
Yes, I am the passenger.
So once you confirm there is a passenger in here, you press the phone button, which will then be clickable. With your phone, as Mikey will demonstrate here, scan the QR code and it will pair to your phone and then ideally be in sync with the music. So we hit play.
No way. That is so cool.
Got the lyrics on your phone.
And then you can throw the tablet right here in the tablet holder and the kids in the back can sing